We say at New Belgium that our practice makes a splash, but it's our advocacy that makes the ripples. And I think that's an incredibly important part of the role of business.
One of the most successful female brewers in the United States, Kim Jordan's recipe for success is a mixture of sustainability, culture creation, and ingenuity with a little splash of playful humor. Kim Jordan was born in Providence, Rhode Island in 1958.
I was 16, and I always knew that I wanted to be back in the West. I had a friend who lived in Fort Collins. I worked for the Fish and Wildlife Service doing small mammal trapping. I was a caretaker for a racehorse ranch. I think all of that and my training in social work was kind of the perfect grounding for being a CEO and running a company.
In 1991, Kim and then husband Jeff Labesh co-founded New Belgium Brewery in the basement of their home.
We moved in brewery equipment that we had a local dairy manufacturing group make for us. I was always a beer drinker, but I didn't have any training in brewing beer.
She entered into that field and was so successful in large part because she was different from everybody else in that industry.
And then we started thinking about ways that we could use profits to account for our externalities, to make sure that our footprint on the planet was lighter.
Many of the innovations, whether it was leadership innovations or environmental design of facilities or even building a culture at New Belgium, those seem to be things that she would always share with folks. Certainly influenced me in a very positive way in the city of Fort Collins.
It wasn't just the quality of the beer that attracted the consumer's attention. It was also the eye-catching artwork on the labels.
Just really evocative, especially the Fat Tire label. I don't think Jeff and I really understood how iconic bikes are.
And to continue the celebration of the bike, New Belgium started the Tour de Fat, a celebration of all that's fun about bikes and beer.
25,000 people plying the streets of Fort Collins.
She changed Fort Collins. I mean, she brought so much fun and energy and creativity and entrepreneurship to the city, and that exists today.
To share equity with their coworkers, they implemented an employee stock purchase plan in 2000. And by the end of 2012, New Belgium was 100% employee-owned.
When we sold the company to the Lion Kieran Group, my coworkers received nearly twice as much money as my sons and I received. We were then able to take our funds and start a family foundation and work on a land stewardship project.
We first started by working on climate solutions and food systems, and over time that mission has also expanded and grown.
She's a CSU alum. Her time spent on the CSU Board of Governors, she made all of us better who worked for her. She made Colorado State University better.
In Kim's life, I think you see this theme starting in her education as a social worker and continuing on in how she worked with her employees at New Belgium and into her philanthropy. And that theme that runs through all of those is helping other people.
And I am motivated by trying to be a good citizen and a good human being because it matters to me.